Good morning, my good people. It is 8:41, and this is my day in a life vlog. I decided that I should record a day in a life because I haven't done that in a while. So I just got up. It is this date. It is 8:42, Sunday, October 11th, 2020. And I'm gonna record a day in the life today because I figured why not? I haven't done one in a while. And it's kind of the day of a BFA acting major on a Sunday. So it's a little different. It's not a school day, but I have a lot of stuff lined up for today to show you guys. So I'm going to get up and go take a shower. I've been up since like 8. I've just been on my phone scrolling through Twitter because that's what I do. But yeah, I'm going to go to church now, so I got to go get ready so I actually look presentable. Because right now I don't look presentable. I'm naked. Well, I'm not naked. You guys pretend I never said that. The GOAT. Hygiene. Well, here's a little mini room tour if you haven't seen it already. I got a new setup. I don't know if I've shown you guys this, but this new gaming chair off Amazon, 140, pretty sick. Got a new monitor. PS5 is gonna go right here. Yes, that's my AirPods that play I'm working on, my wallet, and bed. Okay, so story time. So when I was little, I read the Diary of a Wimpy Kid series, right? The Diary of a Wimpy Kid book, or books. And there was a time where, even when I was in like middle school, I'd stay up until like 1 a.m. and finish a book, finish one of the books in one night. And one of the things that Greg Heffley does, that's the main character, he's the Wimpy Kid. In the book, one of the things that he does to remind himself of something for the next day is he'll take a pillow or something and he'll throw it to the middle of the room. So when he wakes up, he remembers that he did that last night, and then it triggers his memory, and he's like, oh yeah, I have this to do today. I do that. I do what Greg Heffley did in the Diary of a Wimpy Kid books, and I throw stuff to the middle of my room. Well, not kind of. So last night I was laying in bed, and I thought, it would be really cool to make a vlog today. So usually this pillow is sitting up here, right? So what I did was I reached over and I went like this. So I remembered to vlog. And I also moved this water bottle from close to my bed to here. So I remembered to do something on my computer this morning because I have a little bit of work that I have to do. Thank you to Diary of a Wimpy Kid for teaching me how to set a reminder with physical objects that will trigger my memory in the morning. Time to get dressed. It's a little chilly out today, so we went with the long sleeve fit with the Adidas pants. What else is there to do today? Okay, so I'll lay out the schedule for you guys. So I'm going to go to church, right? 10 to 11, maybe 10 to 11:30, somewhere in there, if I get caught up talking to people. And then I have a rehearsal that I'm attending. So as a BFA acting student here at Stevens Point, we canceled all the shows because of COVID-19. And instead, we are doing an online virtual production. And what we did was we had students in our program, in our theater and dance department, or actually I think it might have been out of the entire college, but it's primarily theater and dance kids who did it. They wrote original scripts and they submitted it to the faculty, and the faculty picked the scripts that are like anywhere from like 2 minutes to 10 minutes each. And they picked the scripts and we're putting them all together and we're recording these pieces with kids in our theater and dance department performing in them. And we're going to edit it all together, and it's going to be an opening night performance or like production on YouTube on October 30th. And I am in charge of filming and editing 2 pieces because I wasn't cast in any of them. But I wrote my own and I submitted it, and I cast 2 people in it. And it's going to be really cool to see them do their work. But that one's already been filmed and it's already been edited. I didn't have anything to do with it. I didn't have anything to do with the production process other than kind of monitoring, making sure that they were staying true to the script. but I have a piece that I'm attending today, a rehearsal that's outside in Schmeekly, which is a park just off of the Stevens Point campus, and I'm going to be recording that piece come this Friday. So I'm going there today to look at some shots, talk about some editing with the director, and figure out the logistics of the whole process. So, yeah, we are slowly but surely getting it started, this online production. So I've got rehearsal 12 to 2, and then I'm going to come back, and I've got some work to do with some classmates on a project that I have for class, my directing class. We're analyzing and breaking down and preparing this script as if we were going to direct it, which is pretty cool. It's called Art by Yasmina Reza, and it's a very good play. I suggest you read it if you have not. And after that little work sesh, which is probably going to start at like 2:30 to, I don't know, maybe 4, we're going to try and go until we're done. After that, I'm going to hit the gym with my roommate Colin probably, and then I'm going to come back and hopefully get a little bit more like little work done here at the apartment, whether it be some cleaning or some more homework. And then after that, I'm going to watch some Sunday Night Football because it's Seahawks Vikings, and I'm excited for that game because it's going to be a good one. So it's going to be a day of work, and then at the end of the day, we're going to be gratified and fulfilled and rewarded with some football. So let's go. YouTube.com/Bailee Harper. I know this might seem a little pompous to have my YouTube link on my back screen, but hey, if I'm working on my computer out in public and someone sees that, they're like, that's kind of strange. 1, it's a conversation starter. 2, it lets them know that I have a YouTube channel. And in regards to YouTube and social media and content creation and stuff, I want to talk to you guys more about that, because I had a meeting with, I want to say, an undisclosed source who lives out in New York, who is currently a part of a studio out there in New York City. Last Friday, we had a meeting with him, me and my classmates, my senior classmates here in the BFA production, or the BFA program here at Stevens Point. And if you're watching this video because it's a day in the life of an acting major, or say you're a music theater major, or you want to go into this field of work, keep watching, because the next little bit I'm going to talk to you guys about something that he said to me in the meeting that really struck home, and it was very interesting information. So hopefully I'll be able to give you guys a little bit of an insight into what content means in 2020 and how truly important this is. I wanted to talk about this meeting that I had with this guy via a Zoom session last week. He's out in New York, and he's a part of a studio out there, and he talked to us about social media and how much of an influence it is on the world of performing and people who are trying to get jobs in the performing arts. And I'm really happy that I started this YouTube channel when I did, because he said that it is extremely important that you put out content, or that you have some sort of social media following, or that you're at least presenting yourself in a positive way via social media. Because he said that he's been in casting rooms where they'll look at 2 different people and they'll say, okay, who do we want to give the part to? And they'll say, well, let's go check their Instagram following. And they give the part to who has more following on social media. I know it sounds awful, and I know it sounds so sad, but it makes sense. They're going to have more people interested in their final product if that person has more power via social media, because the world is literally run by it these days. And it's 2020, and the way I look at it is, if you're not putting out content, if you're not creating video, and you're not documenting things, or you're not being an entertainer aside from when you're actually being an entertainer, I feel like you're falling behind in the game. I mean, it's difficult to put out content because it takes consistency and it takes creative ideas. But I feel like that's why the creative people rise to the top, because they can figure out what they want to create. and then they execute it. And they're also really good at promoting it. And that's the hardest part, is starting off at ground zero, because I remember before I had any following on this YouTube channel, it was difficult because, like, I'd promote the channel and people would laugh at me. They'd be like, bro, you have 20 subscribers. Like, when I pushed it out, when I'd send like mass messages to people, I'd be like, hey, subscribe, check out the channel. People would get really annoyed, and I was subtweeted, I was laughed at, and people are still probably laughing at me because I mean I only have like 1,000 some subscribers. That's not, still in the grand scheme of things, that is minuscule. But I mean that's a cool accomplishment at the same time, because you have to set goals for yourself, and people are gonna laugh at you, and they're gonna make fun of you, and they're gonna say you're being so freaking annoying, shut up about your YouTube channel, nobody cares, nobody's gonna watch it. And you say, okay, I'm gonna keep going, and you continue to do what you want to do, and sooner or later you're gonna push through that wall, and the rewards will flow over because you were so persistent with it. And that's the way I look at life. So yes, social media as a performing major, as a performing artist, as an entertainer, is massive these days. So I just wanted to let you guys know that. Hope y'all are continuing to mask up, and I hope you're continuing to root for the Packers, because we're 4-0, so it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Yeah, I am in the car. I'm about to go to church, so we might be in the middle of a pandemic, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to go and practice my religion. Just remember that if you are going out, to wear a mask, because you never know if you might be a carrier of disease. Any disease, not just COVID. You might have anything. And you don't want to spread your nasty diseases to other people, right? Shout out Celebration Church, baby. Let's get it started. Church is wrapped up, so now I'm heading back home to hopefully get some food in my system, because when you were growing up, if you ever went to church, or if you still do, if you don't eat before you go to church, and the first thing you eat is that little wafer they give you during communion and like the wine or juice, it's so strange, because it's such a poignant taste in your mouth, and that's how I feel right now. So I need to go home and eat some real food, and then I am going to go to a rehearsal, and I think the rehearsal is actually outside, so I'm gonna need to dress warm because it's pretty cold right now. Currently 54 degrees outside, and I'm gonna ripstick over there to the location that they're rehearsing and we're gonna be filming at. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I just want to let you guys know that I am going home, and we are entering the next step of the day. We're now making our way to rehearsal. I don't know if I gave myself enough time to get there safely, but we'll see how fast this ripstick goes. I am gonna be cold, and I kind of have to get used to it because we're gonna be filming outside. Not only outside, but also at night. It's gonna be, our shoot is 7 to 11 at night, Friday, Saturday, Sunday next weekend. And I know I'm gonna be freezing cold. But that's the life of a performer, I guess. You kind of just have to grin and bear it. Whew. Legs already starting to get tired, if I'm being honest.
It's incredible.
Right?
I mean, I've seen the sky so many times, but never like this.
You can never see as much down in the valley.
All billions of them?
No, these ones.
That's not all of them.
Well, it's in the wall. It's the custom part of it.
Think so?
Well, yeah. I always like to imagine that.
Rehearsal just wrapped up, and I'm walking back home because my legs are tired from ripsticking. I don't know, maybe when I get closer to home I'll ripstick. Ripsticking uphill, though, is one of the hardest things ever. Like, I don't know if it's possible. I mean, it's possible. It's just, you literally move faster if you're walking. So, this is the Stevens Point campus right here.
Look at this beautiful, look at that tree back there. Oh, fall, it's gorgeous. Good time to be alive. So now I'm gonna go home. And since I have a little bit of time, I'm gonna clean the apartment. And then after that, I'm gonna start doing some homework with some classmates. Hopefully we finish it today. Yeah, just gonna do work for the rest of the day. Gotta stay on top of it. So, I cleaned, and now it's snack time. I'm trying this salsa, black bean corn salsa. It's actually really good. And sometimes I get nerdy and I look up videos like this. Emmy-nominated actors teach you how to make it in Hollywood. Because that's how desperate I am. But let's see what the video has to say. After I do this, I'm just waiting on my classmates to be ready to work on our project. Check it out. My Halloween costume just came. Let's see what we got here. I hate it when you get a package and then inside is just another package. Like, bro, let me see the goods already. Oh, yeah. Ooh. You guys have to wait and see what this is. So I'm gonna turn the camera off now. I'm pretty proud of my setup because I can take my computer, run an HDMI cable to this new monitor that I have, and just chill and watch TV with my sound system in the back. It's pretty sick, actually. The Chiefs just lost. The Chiefs just lost to the Raiders, which is crazy. I wasn't expecting it to happen, but this is probably the best game on right now. I mean, Cleveland and Indy are both 3-1, so I've got a couple fantasy players in this game too that I'm watching. It's nuts what's happening with COVID right now. Ooh. COVID's just running rampant, and it's just the NFL's like maneuvering games. They're like canceling and switching the schedule around so much. It's crazy. My work with my group got pushed back today, so I'm waiting for my friend Colin to get home, and then we're gonna go to the gym. And then when I come back, hopefully we'll get some work done. So yeah, that's what's going on right now. Planet Fitness is my new gym, thanks to Colin Simmons. He has a black card membership, and he allows me to be his guest every time we go here. So we're gonna get a workout in now. Workout is done, and Colin and I are feeling tired, but Colin has seen some major muscle gain, so good for him. He said it's because he started drinking protein shakes and he bought an Apple Watch. And
I beat through them.
I did a leg day, and I did like 20 minutes on a stair stepper, 100 floors. It's nasty.
You're dripping.
Yeah, I am soaked. My shirt is soaked. I need to go hit the showers. And that is not your car.
It looks like my car though.
It's got gold rims. Look at this. That's not Colin's car. This is Colin's car. What are the odds of that? Ooh. Tomorrow is gonna suck. I'm gonna be in so much pain. So after you're done working out, if you can't do this with your mask, the recording stopped because there was so much water coming out of my mask. And it got all over Colin's car, and it looks like I pissed myself.
That's disgusting.
I'm so sorry. If you can't do that with your mask after you're done working out, you didn't put all the work in. Oh my goodness. It smells pretty good, actually.
Oh.
Let me show you guys what we're working on. 17 pages. Welcome to college. This is the analysis of a script that we did. Trying to get the Vikings-Seahawks game. You know, we illegally stream it.
I know it's only October,
Hey, it worked!
but you can already
Check it out, we're in Seattle, baby. Wait,
see
snow.
where he's having it,
Whew! Ross!
the kind of hardware he's gonna deserve.
An absolute stud. Check this out. I go hard, bro. So I got my monitor here. Got Sunday Night Football, Seahawks Vikings. Pretty good game, right? The problem is the NBA Championship, Game 6 between the Lakers and the Heat is on. So I got that one on the left, and I got some football on the right. Not paying any money for this at all, but shout out to the MacBook, powering it real strongly. Holy crap. This is a good time. So the Lakers basically have the championship won. There's 4 minutes left, and they're up by like basically 30. So the Seahawks won a thriller in Seattle. Somehow Russell Wilson pulled a rabbit out of his hat. Ooh, I got an itchy back. Oh, that feels good. Anyway, I got my fan on. It's 10:37. Fan's on. Lights are about to go off because I'm about to call it a day because it's been a long one. And tomorrow I have to get up and I'm going to go to the gym again. And then I'm going to do homework. And then I'm going to start editing this video. So, that's where we're at. Life is nuts. And just remember to take everything one thing at a time. Because that's what helps me get through it. So, I'll see you guys in the next video. This is Bailee Harper signing off with a light switch. Oh, look at that armpit hair. Oh, see ya.